Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy day 21 of Vlogmas. Oh my god, it's almost Christmas. I need to make sure it is definitely day 21, right? Yep. Oh. But 4 days. 4 more days slash 4 more sleeps. Yeah, to the 22nd to the 23rd. Yeah, 4 more sleeps till Christmas Day. And I have done some organising. I think we all have a bit of organising. So I'm going to explain what's been going on in my head and what I've gotten rid of. Now, I think in a previous vlog I mentioned about having boxes on top of my bookcase and also on top of my wardrobe that I wanted to get rid of, or at least that I was trying to slowly get rid of. I feel like you're just angled too weirdly. There we go, bit better. So yeah, and for the past almost a week we've had a skip, but in my head, when my mum's partner asked me whether I had anything that I wanted to go into the skip, I thought items rather than boxes. But then today he made the comment of, well, if we're stuck with it over Christmas, at least we can put the boxes in. And immediately that set off something in my brain that was like, oh my god, I can get rid of these boxes. So that's what I've done. Currently they're down in the kitchen. I also managed to get rid of a lampshade that I had from my old lamp that I was told to keep for whatever reason, and then I went downstairs to my mum and was like, do I actually need this? And she was like, no. So I put it in the kitchen, ready to be put into the skip. Now my room is nowhere near from being like spotless, pristine, etc., but it's making these slow changes, implementing these small changes that really make a difference, that really help to make you in a clearer mindset. So now the top of my bookcase, absolutely clear. Things might get put on it at a later date. I don't know what, but some useful things might get put on it at a later date, but at the moment it's clear. On my bookcase before, I obviously had the boxes. I have a makeup box, so like a travel box for makeup. Like, my room has a long way to go. What was I saying? Yeah, basically remove the box. I had that makeup travel box, and then the boxes, and then some Haven teddies, and I've now removed all those boxes, which has then meant the teddies had nothing to sit up against. So, and my suitcase was down the side of my wardrobe, because in my room I sort of have, in one corner I have this sort of like, kind of like box off area where pipes have run down, which meant that I can't have my wardrobe right next to the wall. So by removing and also on top of my suitcase I had sort of like the odd teddy, like the odd stuffed animal, and also my hot water bottle. So now I've moved the suitcase to the top of my wardrobe. I put the Haven teddies back, and also the 2 teddies that were, well, the 3 teddies that were on top of my suitcase have been put on. 2 of them have been sat up against the sort of like shorter edge of my suitcase. The biggest one has literally just been put on top, but I don't really care. Which then meant I had the corner space. So I'm going to show you the corner space, like what it looks like now. I've just got the 2 cushions, like the 2 grey cushions. Yes, I know my background does not look like the neatest, but that's because I've literally just done what I'm doing. So I'll show you what the corner looks like. I'm going to put, thing is I could put my hot water bottle on top, but I kind of don't want to. So I'm going to put that in the corner as well. But I just think I want to have things all like neat, put away. And in my head, like last night I devised the plan of what I was going to put in that corner when I moved my suitcase on top, because I knew I was going to put my suitcase on top, because I think I removed one of the boxes or rearranged or something, which meant that, yeah, because originally on top I didn't actually have boxes at all. I had at least not cardboard boxes, I had a plastic storage box, but last night I realised that actually it can fit underneath my bed, so that's what I've done, which then meant boxes needed to be put there for the teddies to sit up, but they didn't sit up properly. Well, the Haven teddies anyway. So, because I wanted to sort of make the top of my bookcase look a little less cluttered, and then I've obviously chucked them away now, and so I needed something on top of that, and in my mind I'd already devised that plan last night, because last night was when I moved the box. Like, granted it was late last night, but I always do my best thinking at night, like late, like between 11 and 1 is when my mind thinks of the best stuff. Like, no joke, it's when my mind is the most productive. Like, I started writing up some of my class notes at like quarter to 12, and I did that till just after 1, and I didn't even finish the notes. But my mind works best late at night, and I know my friends are the same. It just meant by moving that suitcase, it meant that I had that gap, and I'd already knew what I was going to put in that gap, because then it meant I could have the space behind me. So for example, you see where my bag is, I've moved stuff from there to the gap, so I am going to get on to showing you what it's currently looking like, the whole situation and everything. This is currently what it looks like. I'd like to point out I have literally just cleared this floor. That's like a stain from a leakage, like an old leakage, like right from the start when I moved in. It's been sorted now, so don't worry about that. This is what it looks like. It looks so much neater than when I had a suitcase that literally just squeezed in, and then teddies on top that just looked a bit uncluttered and disorganised and just a bit messy, and I was never fully happy with it. So with this, I cannot do this with 2 hands, but I was going to stick it in there, because then it's sort of like, well, yeah, like, okay, yeah, having the draft there makes it not look as neat, but for me it's sort of like, for me it just feels nicer. It makes me feel calmer. I don't know what I want to say, really, what to say about it really. I feel like I'll be even better once I've removed, like, once I've emptied my bins. I feel like because I've chucked away some things, once I've got those cleared and I've put stuff, like, there's the odd bit lying about that can go in my bin, so like once I've done that, I think I'll just be so much happier. Like, I'm trying to implement these changes that it's going to make it so much neater, and in my head I'm even thinking about getting a like shoe rack in the bottom of my wardrobe, because I'm thinking if I get a shoe rack, surely it allows me to put all my shoes that are out in there, and they're all in one place. So that's what I've got in my head. Like, I know I'm getting money at Christmas, so and also for my birthday as well, at least from one person, and so in my head I'm thinking either an electric toothbrush, which might sound weird, but or a shoe rack. And I think at the moment I'm probably going to go more for the shoe rack, because it's going to allow me to be organised, etc. Yeah, it's just what I'm thinking. I think I really want a shoe rack. And that probably sounds like so weird, because it's like, oh my god, that is such an adult thing to want. Like, I'm sorry, but I am at this age where getting socks at Christmas is such an amazing gift. Like, if you don't get socks at Christmas, it's like, oh my god, who is this person? Like, especially when you always get them from the exact same person. Like, my nana always buys myself and my mum socks, and it's like, if she doesn't, who is she? Like, it's sacrilege. You have to get socks, and I love getting socks at Christmas. I also love getting pants at Christmas as well. Because the thing is I don't go and wear like these thongs every single day. I wear the normal, I don't know what the name is, but the sort of like normal ones that you get from like Tesco. Like, and I don't even care. Because it's like, I'm not showing anyone my neck is. I do wear thongs, but I don't wear them on a regular basis. Sometimes I'll wear them and I'll find them comfortable, but then it just depends on the mood. But sometimes I literally just wear them when all my other pants are in the wash. They come in handy. And I only got ones from Primark because I didn't need and I didn't get the lacy ones. I have no clue what the last thing I said was, but basically I had to look after my sister whilst they went and got my mum's car from the garage because it had its MOT. So yeah, but I think I am adulting. Like, I've decided on getting the shoe rack. I've looked at which shoe rack. I found a shoe rack that will fit. Like, I measured it. I made sure to measure width, depth and height. Wow. And yeah, I've decided on getting a shoe rack using Christmas and birthday money. I'm officially adulting. This is it. It's the end of my childhood. Well, I am almost 19. Like, Jesus Christ, that's crazy. I'm 19 in 8 days. I'm 19 in 8 days. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm 1 year closer to not being ID'd for alcohol. However, I haven't bought alcohol since like the start of the year, so oh well. So like, I need to put away my straighteners and just put away some makeup that I've got lying out, and also put some highlighters in my pencil case. But this is crazy. Like, my room feels so clean, but then it's also messy at the same time. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm becoming an adult. Like a proper adult. They're kind of scary. Like, the thing is the shoe rack won't contain like all the heels I've got underneath my bed. It will only contain like the everyday shoes I wear. So like my boots, my like normal trainers, so like my Converse, the pair of Adidas shoes I'm getting at Christmas. I believe they were Adidas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were Adidas. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were Adidas. Basically, you can't buy things from me without me knowing. So, or me trying it on, especially for shoes when ordering online, because that's what we have to do. Like, I haven't eaten my chocolate from my like big advent calendar, so I should definitely eat that. This is like a vlog, but focusing around organising, and yeah, it feels so weird to have nothing on top of my bookcase / mini wardrobe, as my friends think of it as, and I actually feel as though something should be on there, which is really bad. But I'm not used to having parts of wardrobes be completely clear. For me though, this is like a step in the right direction to having a room that's clean like pretty much all the time. Like, the next thing on my list after the shoe rack will be all white wooden hangers, because I've currently got mismatched like plastic ones, so which can't hold the weight of jeans very well, or at least they bend under the weight of jeans, and so I definitely want to change to wooden. But I'm thinking, because you can't actually see the hangers on an everyday basis, I think a shoe rack would be more beneficial. for me at the moment, which is why Shoe Rack has sort of been bumped up to top priority. And it's because originally I was thinking getting the hangers with the birthday Christmas money, but now I'm thinking Shoe Rack's going to be more beneficial, and also I found one that's going to fit, and it's literally like $29.95, so basically 30 quid, and it's a slim thing, and it's like 5 tiers. Like I could get 4 tiers, like 4 sort of like shelves, but I think I'd prefer a 5 shelf one, just so that then I've got room for any shoes I was to have. And also it means I can put my slippers on there as well, so I can keep those out of the way. And honestly, I don't know what's gotten into me, but I'm mad into organising at this moment. Like, it started with the bookcase and trying to create some space in there for the at least 2 books that I know I'm getting. Like, I know one of the books that I'm getting. Well, I probably picked both books actually, because when my mum was ordering some stuff off of Amazon, like, she told me to stick a book on there, so I'd actually typed it in, and I made sure I got one that was on my iBooks sort of like wish list type thing. So I made sure to get one of that, so that was on my list, and so I'm really excited for that book. All the books I've got are paperback, but I wanted to create some space, and I'm just trying to cut down on what I have, because I love my books, and so getting more books is just, I've got so many okay magazines that I've not read, so I should probably read through those, because then I can get rid of the ones that maybe weren't like to my like full taste. Like, some of them I have capped, some of them I've not, so I should probably get on with like reading those. But I have so much to do with assignments and everything, it's just crazy. But I've just yeah, I just recently found myself being in the trying to have a clearer mind mood, and yeah, like, I've tried to compile things into smaller spaces, into like in boxes where I'd have gaps. I've tried to compile things into smaller, like all tight fitted, and which created space, because I did that with a box last night where I put all my pretty much all my DVDs and all my CDs in. Like, there's the odd like tiny book that didn't go in, because I've got some books from when I was younger that I do want to keep, because I do think I'd want to give them to a child of mine in the future. And like, there's one book that I got in year 5 that, even though it's practically falling apart, it's a book I remember loving and I'm not going to get rid of, and it's literally held together by tape. I'm not kidding. And it has been since year 5 when I actually got it, and the only reason why I got it is because my classroom, like my year 5 classroom, was doing sort of like a little clear out, and we were allowed to choose one book, and I chose that one. And I remember having read it in that year as well, and so it's why I wanted it more. It was by Lucy Daniels. It was one of the dolphin ones. It was the 5th dolphin book, but Lucy Daniels is such a good children's author, and yeah, I have got 2 other catalogues, but I'm trying to get rid of those through ASMR videos rather than just chucking them, because at the very least creating ASMR videos can help me, and yeah, and it means I get a use out of them, and then the RS catalogue does then get put in the recycling, like all the ripped up bits do then get put in the recycling bin, so it's sort of like I'm repurposing it and I'm also recycling, and so it's sort of like a win-win. And I actually can't wait till, like, I love having my Christmas tree, but I also can't wait to have it put away, because when it's put away, it then means that some of these like notebooks I've got that are on my stool can then go back on my desk, and can, yeah, I'm just in a mad like organising mood. I'm not in like a tidying mood, I'm in an organising mood, and having things like have places and just, yeah, in a way it's like a system. And because the thing is I don't use the cushions too often, like I don't have them on my bed too often, and so I needed some place to store them, but where they were before wasn't exactly like really like neat or anything. I'm loving this mood. I'm on like a good day. Tomorrow will be like a bad day. And also when I'm probably also procrastinating because I should be getting on with assignment work or finishing lesson notes to then create revision material, and it's just like, yeah. I think the next step will be to empty my bins, because I think when I look in that sort of like direction, that's a messy bit that catches my eye, and so to sort that out will be immense. And luckily, because we've got a skip, if I find a cardboard box, I can just sort of chuck it in there, because unfortunately it's highly unlikely that they're gonna actually get the skip tomorrow, like they said they would. Like they've now said that we're gonna have it till January, so we're just gonna use it for Christmas, like boxes from like Christmas toys and everything, which in a way works out handy, but it's also like, really, we could have done without that. Like my room actually might end up looking pretty much spotless, which is a rarity, but something I'm here for. Like, I love it when my room looks like spotless, but it can end up so messy so quickly when I'm literally doing nothing. Like, I'm sat in bed most of the day doing like work or playing on my iPad or something. However, I do also think that I might get into my jeans and walk to Asda and get some more Coke, because I doubt that I'm going to have enough over Christmas. However, I'll probably wait till after dinner, because they're actually cooking dinner. Like, we're having it at lunchtime rather than at dinner time. If that makes any sense. There's probably also more makeup I could get rid of, and I think I might sort of go through, look at what I've got and put some of it in the bin. I should probably also dust my room as well, like with the dust polish and spray. I do still need to use up so many of the sprays I've got, just so that then I can cut down, because I do not need that many sprays. I also want a tan. Like, I'm having a shower tomorrow, and in that shower I'm hoping to shave my legs so that then I tan and look all nice for Christmas Day. I don't usually tan for Christmas Day, but I'm kind of feeling it this year. Like this year, I'm sort of feeling less guilty about throwing away items that haven't been completely finished, and I'm sort of in more acceptable of that. Like, I still wish I could have used up stuff earlier, but I know that it's inevitable that some things are gonna expire and like go way past their expiry date and be no longer of good condition, and I do know that I have to throw them, and I've become more accepting of that. So I think my mindset has changed a lot, and I just think, like I said, I think I'm kind of adulting a little bit. Like, not fully adulting, but you know, like, I'm partway there. Like, you notice the changes. You notice the changes in yourself. Yeah, I'm adulting-ish. Okay, so as you can see, it's later in the day. I can't remember exactly what I said I was going to do. I managed to get some stuff into a smaller tin, so I was able to throw away a tub, which meant that I didn't have as much stuff. I haven't sorted out the corner where like my school bag is, and that. And I've still got stuff I need to do. I did empty my bins. I know that was one thing I said I was going to do. And I did do that. Oh yeah, because I was going to move my bins to where my school bag is. Or at least that's what I'm thinking in my head. But I'm not going to do any more like actual organising today. I think I'm going to try and actually get on with work because I kind of need to. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash a massive thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. We are desperately trying to get to 360 subscribers. We are currently on 357, so we are so close. Like, that'd be amazing. But let me know in the comment section of any videos you want to see from me in the new year, or even a Vlogmas video. Let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!